I'm Eric from Vintage Synth Lab here at NAMM 2018, and we're excited to introduce you to a couple new modules. One will be available next month, shipping, and the other is a prototype. Our newest module is the delayed envelope generator. We have two of them in the system. It's essentially an analog exponential ADSR. It can be an AR or ADSR depending on whether you use gate or trigger input. The delay section is essentially a separate module, so you get two modules in one. They can be interlinked between a couple switches here that route the delayed gate or the delayed trigger to the ADSR. You have access to that delayed gate and delayed trigger out independent of the ADSR. So it's very flexible. It's great for creating like small echoes of envelopes or rhythms related to percussion or melody or bass lines. So that one is coming out next month. It retails for $225. We've got our VCF74 Mark II that was reissued this year. That was our first module. And this one saw a slight improvement in the resonance calibration and low frequency extension. So that one is still available, and it's $249. We've got our wave folder, which is also a matrix mixer and a regular mixer. So it does a lot of wave shaping. It's got a compressor switch that does further wave shaping. So it's not really a compressor in the sense of a home studio compressor. It's a fixed compressor that's optimized for Eurorack signal levels. And last we have our new prototype, which is not in production, but will be later this year. And that's a dual VCO based on the Curtis CEF 3340. And this one exploits or takes advantage of a lot of hard sync features that a lot of older synthesizers didn't take advantage of 30, 35 years ago. A lot of them did have synchronization, but it was implemented in a fashion that was a bit limited and not quite as robust, probably to be safe. And in this case, it's very flexible, very powerful. So you can synchronize either direction. You can try to synchronize both if you want to get really crazy. But you have 6 waveform outputs: sub, square, ramp, saw, triangle, and sine wave. And you also have an X mod feature, which basically takes one oscillator and feeds one of 3 waveforms of that oscillator into the linear FM of the other oscillator. And that's about it on that guy. So we do have a sequence set up right now. So right now we've got a basic drum track, and you can hear one of the oscillators running right now. And we're running through this VCF74. Oh, I should have mentioned that we actually have the delayed envelope running, so you got already a preview of that. So you can see it's quite a very creative tool. And we'll go ahead and bring in the second voice here. And now we're going to introduce some synchronization. Simple sequence that demonstrates the capabilities of our modules. The VCF74 is available now. It's $249. The AWM3 is $279, and that is available. The delayed envelope, which is the DENV, is in production today and will probably be available in the next 1 to 2 weeks. Our CEM 3340 dual VCO will probably not be available until the end of the year. As far as price goes on that, we really can't comment because it's hard to say until we get further up in development. So that's about where we're at. Yeah, well, thank you. Appreciate it.